Russia denies killing civilians in Ukraine's Bucha.
Here's a summary of the article.
Russia on Sunday denied Ukrainian allegations that it had killed civilians in the Ukrainian town of Bucha, describing footage and photographs of dead bodies as a provocation and a staged performance by Kyiv. Ukraine has accused the Russian military of massacring residents of Bucha, a town northwest of the capital Kyiv, an area Ukrainian troops said they recaptured on Saturday. All the photos and videos published by the Kyiv regime, allegedly testifying to the crimes of Russian servicemen in the city of Bucha, Kyiv region, are another provocation, Russia's defense ministry said in a statement. Images of dead civilians strewn across the town prompted Western countries to call for those responsible for war crimes in Ukraine to be punished. The Russian Defense Ministry said that all Russian military units had left Bucha on March 30, and that civilians had been free to move around the town or evacuate while it was under Russian control. During the time that Russian armed forces were in control of this settlement, not a single local resident suffered from any violent actions, it said. Ukrainian forces have mounted stiff resistance and the West has imposed sweeping sanctions on Russia in an effort to force it to withdraw its forces.
This post received a score of 28,000, with an upvote ratio of 93%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
They also denied invading Crimea, and they denied shooting down MH17, and they denied assassinating dissidents with nerve agents, and they denied blowing up a hospital in Syria, and they denied plans to invade Ukraine, and now they have denied executing civilians in the streets.
They also deny having declared war on Ukraine. If Putin says that the sun rises in the east, you better check. So they tied their own hands and shot themselves in the back of the head.
Just like journalists in Russia defenestrate themselves and close the windows behind them. Of course. Very believable.
Hey, one thing is being suicidal and another not have manners. Right? Good manners cost nothing.
Well, they didn't kill themselves.
Actors obviously. I must say, they act very convincingly. Especially the ones buried in mass graves.
I'm not sure they're even capable of telling the truth. Their lies are so egregious it would be funny if it wasn't so unbelievably tragic. Just a depraved murderous government.
They remind me of the Nazis who say the Holocaust never happened and it's all a lie despite the undeniable evidence. In this case you could have video proof of Russian army executing civilians and Russia would say it's Ukrainian Nazis who put on a Russian uniform.
Keep in mind those same Nazis that claim the Holocaust was a hoax will also say 6 million wasn't enough.
Greater than never believe that anti-Semites are completely unaware of the absurdity of their replies. They know that their remarks are frivolous, open to challenge. They are amusing themselves, for it is their adversary who is obliged to use words responsibly, since he believes in words. They delight in acting in bad faith, since they seek not to persuade by sound argument but to intimidate and disconcert.
Sorry Russia, you've lost all credibility to the civilized world.
Russia denies that Earth is round.
Russia denies birds. Putin says, birds aren't real. Didn't you get the memo? They're all robots.
Nazi robots, to be more precise.
Russia would deny they're invading Ukraine. Don't let them change the narrative ever. We need to remember how much of a total shithole the leaders of Russia are. Forever.
Greater than Russia would deny they're invading Ukraine. Don't let them change the narrative ever. We need to remember how much of a total shithole the leaders of Russia are. Forever Russia did deny that they invaded Ukraine, or even attacked it. That's like 3 weeks old by now.
A denial is pretty much an admission in the Kremlin's case.
Don't believe something until the Kremlin has officially denied it.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.